Hello, second graders. It is time for chapter 7. Now, last chapter, we met a dog named Pookie. And Pookie is very specific about what she likes and what she doesn't like. So now we're going to move on to chapter 7. The third house Lulu stopped at was a haunted looking house, its yard overgrown with half dead bushes and weeds, and all kinds of wrecked and rusted and ratty old furniture, pots, bikes, toys, and other junk piled helter skelter on its sagging front porch. The skinny man and woman who answered the door in matching warm up suits and baseball caps greeted Lulu warmly and then started poking around in the mess on the front porch, with Mister explaining, "Our dog is in there somewhere," and the Missus explaining, "Cordelia loves to hide." Since Mr. and Mrs. seemed to be having trouble finding Cordelia, Lulu joined in the hunt for the hidden dog, whose tail or eye or ear or leg would make a brief appearance and then again vanish. Finally, Lulu, desperately trying to grab some part of Cordelia, instead knocked a broken down bike off the top of a pile, which was followed by an avalanche of water soaked books, chipped dishes, several window screens with holes, and one yapping dog. Lulu covered her head with her hand and kept to keep it from being bopped by a falling screen. With the other hand, she reached out for Cordelia. "Gotcha," said Lulu. "Good job," said Mr. and Mrs., who patted her on the shoulder and told her she was hired. And Lulu, handing them back their dog, said to Mr. and Mrs., "I'll see you Monday morning starting at 6:34." Now we're on a chapter called Timeout. I can tell you already have some questions for me, and I think I know what they are. So why don't we take a timeout and get them over with? Question: Shouldn't Lulu's mom and her dad stop her from trying to walk 3 dogs at once? Answer: They should, but they won't. Lulu is hard to stop. Question: What happened to Fleshman? Didn't you say he'd be hanging around a lot? Answer: I did, and he will be. Don't be in such a rush. Question: How come Mr. and Mrs. have all that junk piled up on their porch? Answer: Beats me. I've been wondering the same exact thing. Question: What is it Lulu wants to buy with all this money she's earning? Answer: I really don't feel like discussing that right now. All right. And we will come back next time for chapter 8.